Horoscope for Aquarius, Sunday, 29 March 2026. Welcome to CosmologicaLab. Today, Aquarius, the universe smiles at you with an energy that seems to flow between determination and grace, as if the stars remind you that every step you take is guided by an invisible but powerful force. Take a deep breath. Today's energy feels like a breath of fresh air that enters through the window of your room and clears the atmosphere full of previous days. You feel that lightness in the air, Aquarius, a feeling that the pieces of the puzzle are aligning to form a new design. Today, the cosmos opens a clear path on the ground that matters most to you. And you, with that characteristic look of those who see beyond the obvious, have the opportunity to walk through it with a firm step. That creative spark that floats in the air manifests in you as an electrical impulse in your hands, thanks to the strength of Pluto in your home one. Today, your body awakens with renewed energy, as if you had slept under a star that gave you new strength. Notice how muscles are strained with a contained energy, ready to be channeled, and the eyes reflect an intensity that speaks of transformation. It's as if, when you wake up, you already know that today is not an ordinary day. Pluto, the planet of deep changes, invites you to feel that energy as an empowerment tool. Every breath, every step, is an affirmation of your will to evolve. Taking this energy to the professional field, today you face challenges that, in reality, are disguised opportunities. Mercury in the house too shines with intensity, Aquarius, and urges you to communicate your ideas accurately. It's as if, when you open your email, you see a message that not only asks for a report, but also challenges you to reinvent it. In the office, you may feel an urge to rearrange your desk, to sort out what once seemed like chaos, and in that act of physical cleansing, discover a brilliant idea that had been hidden under the dust of routine. Mars is also here, in House 2, and reminds you that ambition is not just a wish, but an action. Today, don't be afraid to ask for the promotion that you've been waiting for or proposing a project that deeply passions you. Virgo at home 8 encourages you to collaborate with colleagues on tasks involving shared finances, while Scorpio at home 10 warns you that your career decisions will have a lasting impact. Jupiter in House 6 and Saturn in House 3 act as anchors. One expands you with his optimism, and the other reminds you that achievements require discipline. Today, Aquarius, do not underestimate the strength of a well-structured routine. It is the basis from which you will build something extraordinary. In the field of health and habits, Jupiter in House 6 combines with Pluto's transformative energy in House 1 to offer you an opportunity to reinvent yourself. Imagine that, when you get out of bed, you feel in your body a clear message. It's time for a change. That morning walk that you used to do mechanically now feels like a dance with nature, each step a ritual of connection with your own strength. Pluto encourages you to face habits that no longer serve. Maybe it's time to stop postponing training or facing a meal that you know doesn't nourish you. Jupiter, with its expansive energy, invites you to enjoy every bite, to allow you a prolonged rest if you feel you need it. Imagine that, at the end of the day, you lie on fresh sheets, feeling the stress fade like fog into the sun. Today, Aquarius, the body asks you not only to be careful, but to celebrate. In the emotional world and bonds, the Moon in House 7 and Uranus in House 4 create an unpredictable combination. Today, your relationships can move between serenity and surprise. Imagine that, when you get home, you get an unexpected call from someone you thought you forgot, and in that conversation you discover that something has changed, something has been renewed. The Moon in Trigon with Venus gives you a natural grace in your interactions, but Uranus in the House 4 stirs up the family atmosphere, bringing disruptive ideas. Gemini at home 5 and Sagittarius at home 11 remind you that today is a good day to express what you feel without fear of looking too much. Perhaps it is a text message that, instead of staying in the view, becomes a deep conversation. Or maybe he's a friend who shows up at an unexpected moment with an idea that opens your heart. Today, Aquarius, emotions flow like a current that you cannot control, but that, if you get carried away, will take you to unexplored places. In the mental world and growth, House 3 is tinged by the Sun, Venus, Saturn, and Neptune, a combination that looks like a cocktail of inspiration and discipline. Today, your mind is like a beacon that illuminates ideas that were once veiled by fog. The Sun and Venus in this house allow you to see the world with optimism, while Saturn adds a pinch of structure to your thoughts. Neptune, with his intuitive energy, reminds you that sometimes the truth is in what you don't see. Imagine that, in studying, you discover that the concept that puzzled you for weeks now flows clearly, as if the book had explained it to your soul. Today, Aquarius, do not be afraid to question what has been established. Sometimes creativity is born from the breaking of rules. House 9 and House 12, under the influence of Libra and Capricorn, invite you to travel internally, to explore an idea that deeply passions you. Today, every word you read, every idea you make, has the potential to be the germ of something big. If you feel like you need to do a ritual today, I propose a protective one. Place a glass of water with a few drops of lemon and 3 cloves of smell in a corner of your house, where the sun can touch it. This ritual, inspired by the tension between the moon and Uranus, acts as a shield against disruptive energies. Visualize that water absorbs the stresses of the day, transforming them into purity. When the water evaporates or becomes cloudy, remove it with gratitude, thanking that it has served as a filter for what does not serve you. This symbolic act not only protects you, but also reminds you that you have the power to create healthy boundaries. For today, I propose the burgundy color. This tone, associated with Pluto, symbolizes transformation and depth. Use a detail of this color on your clothes, like a handkerchief around your neck, or on an everyday object, like a cup of coffee. The Burgundian represents the balance between strength and mystery. And today, Aquarius, you need to remind yourself that your evolution is a journey of both action and introspection. If you don't have some of this color by hand, don't worry. The important thing is the intention, not the object. Today, you will discover that the decisions you make are connected to a deeper purpose, and you will feel that each step brings you closer to who you really are. Trust that the cosmos will lead you to a place where your light will not only shine, but also inspire others. Have a nice day, dear Aquarius. Subscribe to CosmologicaLab so you don't miss the next video. Give it a like if it resonated with you, and let us know in the comments what you thought. See you in the next video.